full health refill, which could only mean one thing. The end is near. So without further ado, let's go inside. I feel something very, very powerful. Is it the Chaos Heart? I see you've come at last. So you really are the hero of the light prognosticus. Count Bleck? But you're far too late to stop the dark prognosticus and me, Count Bleck. All worlds will soon end. Come to grips with that now, for you cannot stop it. I suggest you make yourself comfortable and enjoy this one final spectacle. But why? Do you really want to destroy everything? Why would you do this? How could you do this? Count Bleck does not care about any world. They are all meaningless. Better that I destroy them. Better yet, I shall make it as if they never even existed at all. If the worlds have no meaning, was our meaning meaningless as well? Answer me, Bloomier. You know the answer, dear Timpani. Count Bleck does not have to tell you. But the error has grown too late. You should know that by now. Bloomier. My love, Bloomier. Or rather, Count Bleck. The only way we can stop this is to defeat you. And that is exactly why Mario and I have come here, to stop this. Bleck. Very well, but I will also do what I must. Count Bleck is the deleter of worlds. My fate is written in the dark prognosticus. Do not think for a moment that I will hesitate to strike you down. All now ends. Bloomier. My Bloomier. Leave me, Nastasia. I will deal with these two alone. But... Count Bleck demands it. I will not say it again. Yeah, right away, Count. Are you prepared, hero? Our duel will be worthy of the last clash the world will ever see. That's Count Bleck. This dark figure wants to destroy the universe. He was once Bloomier, a man that I loved. Maximum HP is 150, attack is 8. He will use all the powers of the Chaos Heart grants him. But you can beat him if you give it your all, and beat him you must. For the sake of all worlds, and to save the Bloomier I loved. Now we're getting into the final boss, and it's pretty awesome that the final boss takes place in the room where we saw all those meetings during the intermissions. That is an amazing detail. But it doesn't really seem like we could do much against Count Bleck. How laughable. Is that all the heroism you can muster? Let me show you true power. Our attacks aren't doing anything. He's being shielded by the Chaos Heart. If you want strategies, what I recommend is to have a berry with you throughout the party. Watch out for the vortexes of terror as you go across the area, because that might not be the most pleasant experience in the world. You can't so much as tug on the cape of Count Bleck. You have failed. Mario, your attacks aren't working at all. Bleck. I expected more potency from the hero of prophecy. I will watch your game end, and then your precious world will end soon after. Is this the end?
Oh, come on. You're giving up already? Come on, Mario. Man up a little. You never give this easy when you attack my castle.
So you are alive then? We would never let you destroy everything, you awful Count.
Yeah, you tell him, Princess. We aren't gonna let you get away with this. We aren't giving up. You'll never win.
You're all here, but how?
I fell to the floor before I got flattened by the ceiling.
I fell through too, and landed right on Bowser. It was a surprisingly soft landing.
I don't even know what happened, bro, but the princess found me out cold. But we're all here now, so let's do this.
You heard him. Now you got to deal with all of us.
When the four heroes are united, it is all as foretold. What's this?
What is happening to Count Bleck?
The pure hearts? Huh? My barrier is gone. Four heroes unite, their hope burns forth light to shatter the walls of blight. Just like Murdy said. So be it, says Count Bleck. But don't celebrate just yet. Your precious words aren't safe until my last breath. Let us finally end this. Now the true battle begins with Count Bleck. This is the reason why I want Barry in the party, because but Count Bleck is going to be teleporting across all these different platforms. And also he has a new attack right here, but you'll summon a new void in the center of the room. If you're not careful with it, then you will get consumed by it, and that will take out a lot of HP. But I like having Barrier with me, because if we go like that, then we can have Barrier activated mid-party, mid-jump, and then we can like protect ourselves if he tries doing an attack like that. It can be a little bit tricky to pull off, but if you have enough healing items, then you should be okay. Now as we go across this, I'd like to talk about a really cool detail with Count Bleck. Do you notice he talks about himself in third person? Of course he does, he's been doing this entire game. But notice how he talks about himself like that. Also, he has attacks like that where he'll slow you down. That's not very nice at all. But really think about that for a moment. What context do you usually see something spoken in third person? That's usually in a book, right? And what does Count Bleck carry with him everywhere? That's right, a book. So, the most common theory is that this is really more so Bloomier talking about Count Bleck, not so necessarily the fact that Count Bleck himself is talking about himself in third person. Because usually, for like real life people who do talk about themselves in third person, and it usually happens with people who are like kind of egotistical and things like that, and believe that their name is stronger than like a single person and things like that. That's not the case for everybody talking about themselves in third person. That might just be doing it for humorous effect, like I do sometimes. But like with Count Bleck's case, I don't think that's really exactly what the case is. I think it's more so Bloomier talking about Count Bleck and things like that, because he always says something along the lines of aha, your heroes will be defeated, says Count Bleck. So that's my personal theory on that, and it's just a really, really good detail. We jumped literally into that. I was trying to use Barry, but that didn't exactly work out the way I was hoping. And you probably could also use the Bowser carry strategy here, but I don't really feel like doing that right now because Bowser has like a really big hitbox, which isn't exactly going to be great for his attacks where he throws the void at you and things like that. Alright, and we're going to slow down again. Okay, that's just great. What does the area look like in 3D? Oh, this is kind of cool in 3D. Wow. I don't think Count Bleck himself can follow you around in 3D. So yeah, but the void goes in 3D too. Well, at least it's nice enough to stop the 3D counter thing. Alright, so let's head over here. So going back to that thing, that's also kind of one of the bigger things that led to my acting direction when it came to voicing Count Bleck throughout this game. Like, I would love to talk about that more in detail at a future point. Like, just my general thought process behind voicing all these characters. But that's kind of my mindset with Count Bleck, where I kind of wanted to read his lines as if he was reading it himself. Not necessarily the fact that he was the one speaking. So that was my personal interpretation, and that's how I was kind of directing myself when it came to reading his voice lines and things like that. So that's a pretty fun little detail. Owie, what is not a fun detail is getting hit in the face. Alright, hopefully this will wear off soon. Does Tippi say anything different if we title in this phase? Aye, get back over here. Who do you think you are, Count Bleck? Who do you think you are? Yeah, it doesn't look like she says anything different. But also, the big reason why I like having Barry in the party during this is because not only is it good protection if you need it, but it can also deal multiple things of attack as well. You can deal multiple damage attack thingies. So that's a pretty good strategy, but what's not a good strategy is getting attacked by a void I couldn't see coming because the camera wasn't going high enough. Again, vertical platforming is kind of this game's weakness.
Hey, no, owie, that hurt my feelings and the rest of my body.
Okay, I want to keep an eye out on the HP because I know for a fact that you can really drain your HP easily during this fight. And I'm a little concerned now because like I can't hear my game audio while I'm recording this. I was earlier in the Let's Play, back when my gamepad battery wasn't garbage. So that is something that's a little bit on the unfortunate side. Actually, we probably should heal anyway. We're gonna see the red ones first, so we can save the better ones for later. Does that timer go down when you're in the menu? Because that didn't seem like it lasted all that long.
Yeah, no.
Wait. Oh, no, I can't switch. Okay, I was trying to switch over to Bowser because I wanted to see Bowser's arms during the void, but that's not the thing that's going to happen.
Hey, would you stop doing this attack? I don't like. Yay, we did it!
Excellent.
Count?
You have won. Now, finish, Count Bleck. Dispatch me and the Chaos Heart will disappear. The prophecy will be undone. Why does it have to end like this? Timpani, when you vanished, I searched long for you. I never gave up looking. I searched and searched. But I never found you. Without you, the world held no meaning or joy. So I used the forbidden prophecy of the tribe of ancients to end all worlds. I wanted to destroy everything that had taken you away from me. But I am here now. No one can keep us apart anymore, don't you see? It is too late. Count Bleck has done so much evil. It must end. Just knowing that you are still alive, and knowing that the world you still live in will continue, it gives me peace. I do not have long to live. You must end my game before the void destroys all. But we're finally together again. Count, look out! Nastasia?
Silly assistant, absorbing my attack to protect him. What an adorably hopeless gesture. I was about to give him the everlasting peace he was so desperately wants.
Dementio? You're alive?
Of course, this is my moment. Even if the Count dies, the Chaos Heart won't disappear if I continue to control it. But I need the power of the Pure Hearts to beat him. I couldn't do that on my own. So I had you do all the sweaty labor for me. And you even used your Pure Hearts to defeat Count Bleck. If they make greeting cards to thank people for helping with evil plans, I know you won.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that you no longer have value to me, so I'm ending your games. They're all yours, Mr. L.
Am I flapping my arms? Oh, this isn't good. I am Mr. L. Master Dementio, what is your bidding?
When did this happen?
When I sent Luigi here, I planted a seed in the fertile soil of his unconsciousness. And now that seed has sprouted spectacularly. Mr. L, run along now and get ready for your big entrance. Now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the greatest magic show you'll ever see.
Green!
Luigi?
The Dark Prognosticus says he's the ideal host for the power of the Chaos Heart. And I'm going to add my own power to this spicy little concoction.
No. Stop.
Count Bleck, you look so tatter-mathetic I nearly forgot about you. I'll squeeze all life out of you later. Just wait over in that dimension, okay? Great. Now the Chaos Heart is mine. I will use this to destroy our worlds and create perfect new ones. So, shall we get started? Now I have all I need to become the king of our world.